Hello ghouls, my name is Kat and welcome to another reading vlog. So for this video, I'm planning on reading more kind of Halloween autumn more Halloween autumn vibe books. Specifically maybe some vampire books since clearly I'm in the vampire mood. I hope you enjoyed my little performance. So, reading plans. I have a few options, but there's definitely, I feel like I kind of want a mood read, but there's definitely some specific books that I think I could start with. So, let me pull them out and tell you about them. Okay, so I have two books here, and they're two very different kind of vibe books, but they're both vampire books. I think they're the only vampire books on my physical TBR, although I'm not too sure. First up, we have The Vampire Diaries. I think this is book 1 and 2, yeah. The Awakening and The Struggle. So it's the two books combined into one. I've been wanting to do a rewatch of The Vampire Diaries for so long because I watched it so long ago, I barely remember any of it at all. So I feel like it would be like watching it for the first time again, but I definitely do want to read this first just because I'm curious about the differences. Like when I first watched the Vampire Diaries show, I never even knew it was based off books. So it's just kind of interesting to know. So I think this would be a pretty good book to start with since I'm kind of in the mood for it. The second book is My Vampire Plus One. So this would definitely be like a more kind of rom-com style book. Maybe a bit less serious, I guess. I would definitely really like to read this one too. So I think my plan might be is I might read the first book. So like how many pages is that? It's pretty much half. So I'll probably read The Awakening and then I'll read this and then I'll go into The Struggle. I think that might be nice, or I might just read this all the way straight through. And we're also gonna do some more kind of Halloween-y fun things, like some pumpkin carving. I was looking at pumpkin patches and there's one close to me, but it's only open on weekends and I work every single weekend and I just wouldn't be able to get there when it's open. So I'm like, actually I want to scream and cry because it's always been my dream to go to a pumpkin patch and just pick some pumpkins and make it like a cute date, but maybe next year. But this year unfortunately I'll have to miss it and I'm actually like so upset. It's okay because I'll still be able to do a pumpkin carving because supermarkets have pumpkins, but it's just not as fun. Right, what book to start with? I think I'm definitely gonna go into The Vampire Diaries. This has also been on my TBR for a long time, so I'm quite excited and I'm happy to be going into this with like barely any memory of the show because it's just more exciting that way. So yeah. Let's get to reading. I have some updates on The Vampire Diaries Book 1, The Awakening, but while I do that, we're gonna pumpkin carve. Okay, so I am obviously very excited to carve a pumpkin. I don't think I've carved a pumpkin since I was a little kid. Like, I don't even remember the last time I carved a pumpkin, so I'm super excited. Here is the inspo that I am going for. I don't really have like pumpkin carving tools, so I just have some blunt knives and a spoon and a spork. I don't even know why I have this, but I do, and it's gonna come in handy, I guess. So I'm gonna try to draw out an outline. I am completely going to be freestyling this, so I'm kind of nervous, but let me focus and kind of try to get an outline drawn on this as best as I can. So let's go. This is gonna be so bad. Okay, just prepare to laugh at me, because this is not gonna be good by any means, and I'm really nervous. Okay, it's gonna look a bit weird without the cat ears, so just trust the process. But here is how the outline turned out. I know there's a lot of lines and it can be kind of hard to see, but it will turn out good, okay? I have faith that it will turn out perfectly the way I want it, and nothing will go wrong, okay? So I'm gonna start by carving out the top and getting rid of the insides. Let's hope I can do that easily. Okay, I'm supposed to be talking about book updates. So, Vampire Diaries, The Awakening. It's very different from the show, or at least from what I can remember. Like I said, it's been a fairly long amount of time since I actually watched the show. But from what I can remember, it's very different. Like, first of all, Elena's character, in the book, she's such a, like, queen bee. And I feel like she's a bit more kind of boy-centered, because, I don't know, in the book, in the show, I kind of remember her being a bit more shy and timid and kind of just overall nervous. But in the book, I feel like she's the opposite. Like, in the book, she cares so much about her social status. Like, she is the popular girl and she wants to stay relevant and be the popular girl. There was this kind of moment where she kind of got like ignored by Stefan, and she was worried how it would affect her social status, so she kind of got like a fake boyfriend that doesn't exist. She just made up some guy and kind of delivered flowers to herself to make people think that she didn't care about Stefan and that kind of thing, and that her social status was back to normal. Like, she really cared about that. And in the books, I feel like she's so obsessed with Stefan, like a lot more obsessed than I remember her being in the show. Like, she even made a pact with Bonnie and Meredith, I think is her name, which I don't know if I'm just not remembering the show or I just have no idea who Meredith is. I don't recall her being in the show at all, but she's another close friend of Elena's. But let's take this top off. Oh my god, okay, this is gonna be so messy. But yeah, like I was saying, she's very obsessed with Stefan. Like, she made a pact with Bonnie and Meredith so that neither of them go after Stefan. Like, she really had to make sure. She was like, he's going to be mine. I need him to be mine. He is mine. That kind of thing. Like, she's literally spiraling. Even her aunt is worried about her, being like, girl, you haven't eaten in forever. And Elena kind of is like, acknowledges that she's going crazy and she doesn't know what it is about Stefan, why she's going so crazy after him. But like, she's, I feel like, more vain. Also, in the books, she has a sister called Margaret, I think. In the show, she has a brother, so that was also interesting. Pumpkins just do not smell good. But as for the other characters, I feel like they're pretty similar to the show, like personality-wise. Their descriptions are different in the books. But like Bonnie and Caroline, they're pretty much the same. Same with Stefan. Oh, I forgot to mention what page I'm on. I'm on page 114. And honestly, like, I'm really liking it. I like the way it's written. I also now remember how disgusting Tyler is. He was always my least favorite character. I despised Tyler in the show, but I feel like he's gonna be even worse in the books. So the plot of the book, I think, is also just very different from the show. Like, I feel like it obviously kind of leads to the same kind of conclusion and some points are the same, but like the show almost feels like a complete different story. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much else to say. Like I said though, I am so far liking it. Like, it's really, really fast paced. Like, the 100 pages felt like nothing. The chapters are nice and short, and it's just, the story is gripping enough, and it's kind of like scary in a way. So that's kind of it for bookish updates. This is gonna be really hard, but let's try it. Okay, yay. So this is gonna be my cat ear. Yay. It's okay, it's a bit uneven, but you know what? It's not bad. It's not that bad. The mouth is gonna be really hard to do, so gonna try my best to focus. I think the nose will be actually really hard to do. Let me try doing that now. Oh god. Oh my god, I just fucked up. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's not that bad. No! No! A part of the tooth broke off. Oh no. You know what? It's okay. It adds character. Oh god. Okay. Oh my god. It's perfect. It's perfect. What do you mean? Okay, so here is my little kitty cat pumpkin. I think she's adorable with her little chipped tooth, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with it. Super, super cute, and I had an amazing time doing this. I would definitely recommend everyone to go carve a pumpkin because it is really, really fun, even when things go wrong. And it actually didn't take me that long. It took me maybe just 40 minutes to do. It really was a pretty quick activity, but super fun. I think it's really, really cute. For now, I'm just gonna continue reading the Vampire Diaries, and I'll check in whenever I have another update. I had a business law exam today, so to treat myself, I'm gonna go grab a pumpkin spice latte and maybe go to the bookstore. It's very tempting, but yeah, so that's exciting. And then when I go home, I'll probably do a little book haul if I get anything. And I also have a little book unboxing to do. I ordered a book online, so we'll open that. And I'll give you some bookish updates. So, very exciting stuff. So let's get to it. I spent like an hour in the bookshop and I came home empty-handed. I was so overwhelmed. I just kept looking and I kept looking, but nothing was really standing out to me. Like there was a few maybe, but I don't know. I was kind of like, It was still nice to kind of have a browse around and look at some pretty special editions that I couldn't quite afford. It was still a good time. Book updates. The Vampire Diaries. I finished The Awakening, which is about like the two books are kind of half. So the next part is The Struggle, which is the second book. And they're roughly like the same amount of pages, like 250 pages. But yeah, I finished The Awakening. It ended on a cliffhanger. And honestly, I love it. I really actually enjoyed it. Elena is so dramatic. Or like, how do I like even describe it? Like, she's kind of delusional. I'm going to take a break from the Vampire Diaries and choose a different book. Speaking of which, I have a little book unboxing to do. So, okay, right. So let's get this open. I'm really, really excited. Ooh. So this is Crimson Faded. So I saw this on TikTok. Hazel Bridget is a firm believer in coincidences. Having grown up in a small British town where the only thing to ever happen was the odd shoplifting scandal, she's used to living a quiet, uncomplicated life. That is, until the hunter who's been haunting her dreams turns up and starts hunting something else. Some friendships just end, others come back to bite you. For those who grew up obsessed with vampires, here's something to dig your teeth into. That's one option, Crimson Faded by Caerys Callaghan? Caerys Callaghan. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. 375 pages. So next options, I have two more options. So first one I mentioned at the start of this video, My Vampire Plus One by Jenna Levine. I'm not sure if I want to read this right now because I feel like I could read this book kind of any time. It doesn't necessarily have a fall vibe to it. Like, it honestly has more of a summer vibe. I know it's vampires, but it's just giving me a summer feel. And the last book that I have that we might read next is Fangs for Nothing by Stephanie Holmes. This is also so interesting. A cozy paranormal romance featuring a grumpy vampire and sunshine human, a meddling book club, a compelling murder mystery, and endless cups of tea. Oh my god, that font is so tiny. This one's about 418 pages. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Crimson Faded. I think I'm gonna go with Crimson Faded as my next read. I guess let's get into reading this. So I'm on page 85 of Crimson Faded, and I'm liking it. I'm intrigued as to where this is gonna go. So basically, we're following our main character, Hazel. This is like a multiple POV kind of book, so we're also following Ophelia, which is Hazel's ex-best friend. They had a bit of a falling out. It's kind of like a popular mean girl now. So Ophelia's brother Caleb, he's very sweet and he's nice to Hazel, and he helps her out, and you know, he's just nice. And then there's Lucas, who's kind of like a loner. So basically, Ophelia and Caleb, I'm pretty sure are vampires, like 99% sure they're vampires. It hasn't actually been confirmed, and Hazel doesn't know, but I'm just assuming since this is a vampire book. And Lucas is a part of the Nightshades. I'm pretty sure they hunt vampires and any kind of mythical creatures, because maybe werewolves are part of this book too. Like, the plot is still very much developing. I'm pretty sure might be like a minor spoiler, but like I'm not entirely sure myself, so maybe not. But just in case, skip to this time if you don't want to hear the minor spoiler. But I'm pretty sure Hazel is turning into a vampire because she got bit by Ophelia's weird uncle. Or not even bit, I don't think she got bit. I don't know, like I don't really know. I think the blood maybe transferred onto her or something. I don't know, but something's happening to her and she may be turning into a vampire and nobody has any idea, and she also has no clue what's happening. So I'm liking it though, and I'm excited to continue it. I think this may be a love triangle situation between Hazel, Lucas, and Caleb, but maybe not. I don't know, but that's just a prediction. I'm predicting that it could be a love triangle, possibly. I'm not sure if I'll have time to finish the second Vampire Diaries book. Anyway, I'll be back. I'm gonna try to read, so okay. It's my birthday. I'm officially
21.
Unfortunately, I just don't have a lot of time to film right now, but I just wanted to show you ghouls. I finally got a professional camera. So if you don't know, well, you probably don't because I've never said it, but all this time I've been filming all of my videos on my iPhone 13 Pro Max, and it's been wonderful. Love it. It honestly did the job great. But for the longest time I've been wanting a professional vlog camera, and I finally have one, and it's just like filming on the iPhone was honestly fine, but I just felt like I want to do more. I want better quality. So this is the Sony ZV-E10. Also, I don't think I ever mentioned this either, but for my birthday, my boyfriend also built me this PC so that I had something to edit on. So huge shout out to my boyfriend who has supported me and this channel so much. Couldn't have done it without him, and yeah, thank you. As for books, I don't have any more updates because I haven't had time to read anymore, and I don't have time to read anymore in this video. I have to end the video here. So if you would like to see my final opinions on these books, then go add me on Goodreads. The link will be in the description. But I'm really enjoying both of these books, and my prediction for both of these books is a 4-star. So, but yeah, if you want full final thoughts, then go add me on Goodreads. The reason this is cut short is because this video is already going on for much longer than it should have been, and I'm just really busy. I'm sorry. But so yeah, so I won't get to try out the camera in this video, but in my next one I'll be using this. Already have the intro to my next video filmed, so after the intro it will all be this camera. I'll talk about it in that video anyway, so subscribe if you want to stay tuned to hopefully see better quality. But yeah, so until the next one, bye.